Hello traders, this is Progressive speaking. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will review the secret of all NASDAQ secrets. Because if you fail not to trade successfully after watching this video, then you need to quit Forex or quit trading NASDAQ. And again, one thing with Forex is that strategies change year in, year out. So by next year, 2021, while applying this strategy, you should also be very mindful that it might change. Just the same way you have seen that fundamental trading changed with time. So news no longer move as it used to move around 2017, 18, 19. So but this particular video is targeting both swing intraday traders and fundamental traders. Then before we continue, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification button, because that's a way to support Progressive, because here we breed the successful traders and not exploiting traders. We review secrets that no traders do, and even those that does it hit some. They don't show you the exact thing you need to know. So even some of those institutes where you pay money to learn these strategies, they might even not teach you because they don't know it. Those that know it, they hid it in order to make you subjected to their institution. But that's by the way. Like I said earlier, this particular video is targeting both swing and intraday traders and fundamental traders. So it might be lengthy, it might not, but I'll make sure that I do everything possible to reduce the length of the video by reviewing everything so quickly. So make sure you watch it to the end in order to capture everything I'm going to review here. So to start with, I will advise you to watch the previous videos I have posted in this channel regarding the settings. Regarding these lines, I made mention that is in the case where the market closes for the day, open the next day, close it the same day, the next day, like that. Then in the 4 hours chart, it indicates where the market opens for the week, close like that. So if you go to weekly time frame, daily time frame, it indicates where the market opens for the month and closes the next month. So weekly time frame indicates where the market opens for the year and closes for the next year. Likewise, monthly time frame. But I'm making an effort to make the video very short. Then for the settings, this is the red moving average is 10 moving average. The purple one is the 20 moving average. The black is the 34 moving average. Then you have to also look at the video where I analyzed how to use this MACD and relative strength index. So let's go ahead and review the secret, which is the major reason we are here. If you are intraday or swing trader, I made mention that the market used to move basically around 9 a.m., 8 a.m. GMT time if you are trading currencies. But in this case, NASDAQ starts its movement by 3:30, 3:15 p.m. Basically 3:30 p.m. But I want you to understand something. Most traders have made mention of this particular 3:15, 3:30 p.m. They will tell you we are predicting, we are doing that, it is right, it is not, but they will not tell you exactly the exact thing they are predicting. But they will tell you that they predicted it right, this, that, you should pay money and all that. So focus keenly. I want to show you that in the have seen and refuse to show you. And after watching this video, if you are not successful in trading NASDAQ, kindly stop trading NASDAQ and focus on other trade, or either quit forex entirely. So now here is what happens. NASDAQ used to start moving around 3:15 and 3:30 p.m. And one thing it does around this time, remember, if you are a swing and intraday trader, this 3:15 and 3:30 p.m. is not your target, and you should not expect it. What you should be looking at is where you will find, after doing your settings this way to indicate where the trend is, trade basically with 30 minutes and 1 hour time frame, because that is what will help you to know what you are doing in the market. But basically, I will advise you 1 hour time frame is the best. As you can see, the 30 minutes time frame doesn't really show you what you want to see, but 1 hour time frame reviews everything so easy and clearly. Now, every day you are to wait, because definitely NASDAQ usually retrace. That's why in one of the videos I told people to respect the highest highs of the day and lowest lows of the day in NASDAQ. Look at this. So you respect it, because that is the secret of NASDAQ. Once NASDAQ finished its retracement, and sometimes it used to do major retracement, especially when the 10, 20 and moving averages is expected to cross below the 34 moving average to form a new trend. So that is when it does major retracement. But in order to find exactly what you want, what you need to do is use this MACD together with the relative strength index and the moving averages to indicate exactly where you should put on your trade. And because NASDAQ is very, very volatile, you should make sure that your entries are sniper entry. Very sniper in nature, that it cannot affect you, which means that you will trade with confidence. So this is how it goes. Whenever the MACD chart line, which is the black lines you see here, and the signal line ranges below the 20 buy level and strong buy level, you are expected to wait and see that the moving averages, that is 10 and 20 moving average, cross successfully above the 34 moving average. If it crosses, that same day you are also expected to wait. You are not expected to make entries. You wait until it retraces back, because definitely it must retrace back. That is if you want it to be very successful. I'm talking about intraday traders. Intraday traders, before we go to the fundamental traders, which intraday trader can also use the same strategy. So now, after retracement, in as much as the 10 and 20 moving average did not cross back the 34 moving average, watch closely. Immediately this MACD chart line starts shooting above the signal line, which is the red color, and you saw this long tail indicating rejection in the market, and this bullish engulfing candlestick develops, you strike your entry from here and hold successfully until this MACD chart line gets to the 90 sell level together with the signal line. Once it starts ranging, then you know that it is time to opt out of the market. So the same way in this place, remember when it starts moving was at 5 p.m. which is after the NASDAQ market opened around 3:30 p.m. So the fake reaction which used to happen around 3:15, 3:30, which other traders call fundamental, but I will tell you the secrets now. So you make your entry, and then here the sell retracement occurred until the bullish engulfing candlestick starts developing. Immediately this rejection occurred around the same 5 p.m. GMT time. Then bullish engulfing candlestick confirmed the buy. You make your entry. It doesn't really matter whether the day is down in NASDAQ, because that is how it works. So if these other currencies by now, they are already getting weaker in the market, but NASDAQ doesn't act like that. Then for the swing traders, just want to cut it very short. If you check all these places, same thing happened even in the sell option. So let's hit the nail on the head, which is the major thing that we need to see in this video. Every day by 3:15 p.m. GMT time, underline everything I'm noting down here. By 3:15 p.m. GMT time, what used to happen is, if the candlestick which closed by 3:15 p.m. is red, that is bearish in color, it means by 3:30 the market will buy. Then by 4 p.m. it will sell back massively. But if it is bullish in color, which is green, according to the trend you are seeing here, by 3:30 p.m. it is going to sell. I will show you practically, but I want to analyze it first. By 3:30 it will sell, then by 4 o'clock it will buy massively. Now I want to tell you the options to trade. The options to trade is determined by the nature of the trend. As you can see, when the trend started in this place, it was powerful in nature, which means if the candlestick of the 3:15 p.m. is bullish, you should be careful of sell option, because it's not going to move as expected. That is what we call absolute rejection. It will not even move at all, let alone rejecting along the line. So let's check 3:30 p.m. here and see what happened. You see, the 3:30 p.m. candlestick was bullish, but the trend is very strong. Under 1 hour time frame, by 4 o'clock, it sold, but it was not strong enough. You can see the first sell was this, second sell was this, which turned out to go bullish again. Then the market continued moving. So which means in this kind of occasion where the trend is strong, except if you are scalping, which I don't even advise at all, you allow the bearish market to finish acting. When it finishes acting, exactly 4 p.m., you will strike your bullish entry. And trust me, the market will move so successfully, and around that minimum 1 hour, 45 or 30 minutes of that of the market, it might retrace back. Let's move again and check order. Here, I do this every day, but I decided now to review the secret for others to also learn. You see, the 3:15 candlestick is bullish. Then by 3:30, the market started selling. But like I advised, once you see the bullish candlestick, it doesn't really matter whether it's rejection, but in as much as it closed in green, what you need to do by 3:30, market used to react very negatively or very aggressively, By 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame, you allow the market to go as far up as it can. It usually react so up and down, where that people used to call it rejection and all that. So immediately it reacts up, you tap yourself. Once you tap it with proper risk management, it will push down automatically. That is a fact. You hold, but during the Thursday of last week, as you can see here, the market closed around 7:30 p.m. So both the gold, NASDAQ all closed around 7:30 p.m. and that's why you see this here. So you would have seen what should have happened around 4 o'clock, and that's why you see this. There was no reaction around 4 o'clock. So now let's go to the Wednesday. Let's check this. By 3:30, that is 3:15. Do you see this? The market was bearish. See this? It was bearish. I'm talking about the candlestick was bearish. Then by 4 o'clock, it bought. By 3:30 p.m., it bought. Then exactly 4 o'clock, look at it. The first 4 o'clock candlestick, it starts selling. So, but one thing is that, having noticed that it crossed along the moving averages, that is 20 and 10, crossed above the 34 moving average, then you should be careful about holding the market for a long time. And that is why you should, like I said, once it is 1 hour, 45 minutes at worst, you should opt out of the market. So let's go to Wednesday and see what happened. By 3:15 as well, the market was bullish. You can see. Then by 4 o'clock, it sold. Then immediately after the 4 o'clock, it went back again. Perfect. So do this every day. Do this every day, trust me. But if I were you, I will always allow the 3:15 to finish reacting. That is the 3:15, 3:30 candlestick, and trade that 4 o'clock because that is the best option in the market. That is what I trade alone. I don't trade 3:15. 3:15 candlestick, 3:30 candlestick is very dangerous. Trust me. Look at it. By 3:15, it was bearish. Then by 3:30, you see, it bought. Immediately 4 o'clock, it starts selling massively. Check the same thing on Monday. Let's check the 3:15. Oh, the 3:15 is bearish, but because of the crossing of 10 and 20 moving average, it sold a bit, and by 4, it went up and continued selling. So that is what it happens. The two options I'm advising you should be trading here is 4 o'clock candlestick and after 1 hour 30 minutes or 45 minutes at worst. But if I were you, I will reduce it once my profit is what I needed. Then you prepare for bearish, especially if it is at the place that the market is ranging. But if it is trend like this, you be careful, because trends don't reject. They don't sell at all or buy against. What it does is it will continue buying massively. Look at the same thing. By 3:15 it was bearish. Perfect. 3:30 bearish. You see, by 4 o'clock, the first candlestick of 4 o'clock, it starts buying because it's already in a trend. So that is why you see people, they will claim or either complain, I made an entry, it was this, it was that, it was not successful, this, that. Trust me, and make sure if that you confirm this bullish engulfing candlestick before making your entries. At every place, it comes out in a trend. It doesn't waste time. It will continue running like mad. Look at it. Bearish candlestick. That's after the reaction of the 4 o'clock candlestick to continue moving like, hell. Look at it. Look at this. What they call timber and all that. So the mother of all NASDAQ secrets, once you just identify this properly, if it is in a trend, I can show you as much as you want. If it is in a trend, do not make entries. That is what these people do, but they will not tell you this is what we see. If you look at trend like this, look at it. By 3:15, it was bearish. It will just continue that bearish. After 3:15, the next thing is pushes very aggressively, and you'll be wondering why it will refuse to sell, as though some persons used to claim. Look at the same thing. By 3:15, because it's trend, by 3:15 it continue bullish. The next thing you see, bam, it comes down. So follow this particular secret, and trust me, look at this place too. Let's see what happened by 3:15. Perfect. You see, it continued that bullish. Then the next thing you see, it starts falling again. That's by exact 4 o'clock candlestick. Look at it. You see? So follow this particular instruction. Respect these two options. If I were you, do not trade 3:30 candlestick. Basically, except if you are scalping. Don't last beyond that 30 minutes in the market. Once it moves from that 3:15, the next candlestick that will come out, which is 3:30 GMT time, and you made your buy or your sell based on what you saw in the 3:15, then don't even wait for it to finish closing. It gives you profit. You opt out and get ready for 4 o'clock entry, because that is the major movement. It's not even the 3:15 that is the major movement. I've done this and done this and done this for quite a number of times. I can show you another one as well. So it's massive. Look at it in a trend. You see, 3:15. It continued bullish. By 4 o'clock, it went down and continued the trending again. So use this particular setup to identify the direction of the market, and trust me, you will trade successfully. Then, like I said earlier, for the swing traders, just in the morning, because what NASDAQ does is, once it will face a particular place in the morning, it goes that direction and never turns back, especially if the trend is just beginning. As you can see. So, which means by 3:15 to just react for the fundamental traders, and the rest of them is history based on what I told you. So follow the instruction. Of course, if you really wants to know what I am telling you, which is the next secret of making the entries. Go to smaller time frame like 5 minutes. During every 3:15, remember, this is what will tell you what the market is going to continue doing. If the MACD is already ranging above at this place, ranging above, look at it. By 3:15, I want to show you something that will happen here, because it will started already. Look at it. By 3:15 candlestick, it will started already. The chart line have started shooting above the MACD signal line. That is, chart line is the black colors and the MACD signal line is the red color. And of course, the relative strength index have crossed above the 50 weight level. You see this? So that's why you note where there is rejection and what to continue doing. Look at how powerful the trade was. If you check every 3:15, it is like that. Trust me, look at the next day. You see this? By 3:15, look at what happened. After it pushes down, by 4 o'clock, it pushes up, then continue down. Perfect. Because of this particular place that the market have ranged already. You can check another day, it's the same thing, but make sure you use 15 minutes to check that 3:15 secret before going to 5 minutes to decide what to do. Look at 3:15 here. I want us to do something, because the market is ranging here. This is now a place where some persons who trade fundamental used to say, yeah, they got it. But when it is in a trend, they start crying, why did the market fail? Look at 3:15. Look at it. This candlestick, it bought by 4. After moving, it pushed down immediately after, by 3:30. Immediately it's 4 o'clock, it starts pushing down aggressively, then continue like that. So fundamental traders will be like, oh, it rejected, it went back. But use the bigger time frame to check that 3:15. Determine if it is a trend before making the entry. If you fail to succeed with this strategy, then quit trading NASDAQ. See you in the next video.